Why stepping outside of the norms, the societal norms, feels like suddenly you're on the island far away from everyone else, like Robinson Crusoe? This question I've been asked plenty of times because that's how it looks like. When you want to achieve, well, nearly everyone want to achieve something great in life, right? Everyone looks to be uh, spectacular, and on this, and at the same time, we want to fit in. We don't understand, or maybe we do, but there is a thing that if you want to fit in, you cannot be spectacular. If you want to be spectacular, you cannot fit in that kind of sense. And this kind of thing creates that kind of fear that when you become that spectacular person, when you start to achieving, when you follow your path and go after your successes or dream life and dream life, then you become a single, very lonely person. And yes, this is part of the success path, of the growth path. That's true. Achieving greatness leads to loneliness, but it's natural step in personal growth. It's it's natural thing. That happens because you're on the level with your group, but then when you start to growing and they stay there, there's a gap there, right? The gap creates bigger and bigger and bigger. So unless they want to join you, why you have to go down? Will you? I hope not. And I know you might have that thought, what if I push myself? What if I go after my dreams, after my growth, and end up alone? There is that kind of chance for this. We don't want to lie here. There is chance that you may end up alone. However, from you depends if that will be for a long time. Because from my perspective, from my experience, I know, and from my observation of other people, I know that this is just temporary. It's not forever thing. The new connections will start to showing up. Also, like I say, from you depends if you find those connections, because, well, if you will just focus on your growth, sit on your ass and do nothing to get those new connections, to find those new connections, just focusing on your growth, focusing on learning, on achieving and all this kind of things, if you just focus on this, well, you might end up alone. However, if you start looking for new tribe, for people that share the same values as you, they are like-minded, they want the same progress. When you start looking for those people, for this kind of communities, on social media, around you, those people will start to showing up. This way you can yourself take action, take responsibility, decide, and go on, find those like-minded individuals, groups, and create new connections. From my experience, it might be just 1, 2, 3 people. From what I've observed in other situations, examples, the groups are quite big. However, I'm at the beginning of that journey, so who knows how big my group will be. The other thing that you might do is to start creating intentional connections with others. That doesn't have to be people that share your values, share your dreams, are on the same path, are like-minded. It might be your family, your friends. They might have different values, they might have different opinions. However, if you start intentionally seek for those connections, for those moments of connections, you start to create this kind of support for yourself, support system for yourself. And that's very important to have that kind of system. So now, challenge for you. Stop sitting in your comfort zone for next 30 days. Every day, push yourself a little bit. Push yourself out of this comfort zone. Like I've talked yesterday. Figure it out what you want to achieve. What kind of greatness you want to achieve next. Then figure out the next step that you can repeat every day. Shrink it so it will take you just 5 minutes. And then do it and repeat. Repeat every day, because this way you create momentum. And this way you start to achieve your goals. Like I said, the thing is, you might end up alone. However, it's not permanent. Also, shift your perception and think that loneliness is actually a sign that you grow, a sign that you transform, a sign that you're going out of your comfort zone. And, well, as always, success lies on the other side of that barrier, of that discomfort, of that comfort zone. And you deserve it. You can have everything and you can be everything. Whoever you want. I believe in you, and as always, I wish you from this place many blessings.